What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another awesome video. Today is day 2 at Tinley Park in Chicago for the big Reptile Expo. And man, it is already filling up like crazy in here. We are just about to open. We've already got here, we set up. So, you know what? I don't want to bore you guys with a crazy long intro. Let's get right into it. There's a lot of people piling in and I want to make sure I cover as much stuff as I can for you because there are a lot of really, really cool animals here. So, what do you say we get right to it? And we literally just made it in. It's crazy. Like I said, it's really busy, but you know what? Let's get right into it. So the first table I want to visit is Ozzy Boids' table. He was here yesterday. I did get a chance to talk to him, but you know what? There were so many people at his table and he was really busy. So what do you say we walk over there right now and check out some of the amazing stuff that he's working on and give you guys a little bit of insight. Okay guys, so I literally just got here at Ozzy Boids' table. I finally made it. I mean, this guy's been so busy because he's got some really awesome next level stuff here. Ozzy, say hi.
Hey guys.
Do you mind showing us a couple of your most impressive snakes that you have here? I mean, not to say that they're not all impressive, but let's say 3 of the most amazing ones, your most passionate ones that you have here.
Okay, this is a snake here that I'm really proud of. This is a pastel desert ghost VPI Xanthic. It took me a really long time, several clutches of eggs to hit this snake. And I'm just really excited because this is a stepping stone. You know, I hit this and now I'm gonna take this project to the next level. So I'll be working this project literally for years, maybe a decade, maybe 15, 20 years, and maybe till the day I die. But this is what it's all about.
Camera doesn't really pick up the quality of that snake. It is so vibrant and bright in person, obviously from the influence from the desert ghost, right? So it's just a stunning animal. So let's see what else you got.
So this here is Super OD Fire Clown. I really love the Super OD clown stuff.
That's incredible.
And yeah, these things are just really clean, and I'm really excited to be working on these.
Right here.
The head stamp on it is just awesome.
Gonna have to make a real serious grab.
You want to hold it for?
Awesome. For sale, right?
No.
No.
For sale. Maybe next year.
Of course not. Everything that I want from Ozzy is obviously not for sale, so I don't know, guys. I'm trying.
So those animals are a little more difficult to make. I'm going to show you some other snakes that are relatively easy. I mean, one of the genes that I really like is a freeway, and you know, this is a relatively easy snake to make, right? This is a Enchi Dream Bee Banana Freeway.
Enchi Dream Bee Banana Freeway.
Yeah, Dream Bee is an orange dream spider.
Wow.
But I just really like this snake. I think this is a really cool snake, and this is a relatively easy snake to make. So again, I think people starting out now in the current environment, there's a lot of inexpensive, really cool morphs that you could purchase and start working with. So it's a lot easier than it was when me and Justin and those guys were first starting out. It was just a handful of morphs, and they were very rare and very expensive. And now you can get some animals that are relatively inexpensive and start producing some really cool stuff.
That's incredible, guys. And honestly, the quality of these snakes, again, the camera doesn't really pick it up, doesn't do it justice. They're just really awesome. So, Ozzy, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Jordan, good seeing you again, man.
All right, all the time. And if you don't mind, I'm going to take a couple of shots for the audience of all the other cool stuff you have in here because this table is full of crazy snakes. So, let's just get right to it. Let's check it out. As always, Ozzy's Table just blows my mind. And he actually invited me down to his facility as well to check out his snakes in person. He's basically told me that he's got so much more cool stuff actually at his facility that he didn't bring to the show. And I know that if I go there, I'm just gonna be mind blown. So, you know what? I think I'm definitely gonna have to plan that trip. But at least for now, we're gonna walk around and see who else is here and see what else there is to see. So I just stopped by Tom Harvin's booth over here at Tinley Park, and he's working on some really cool projects, specifically his flagship project, which is the Monarch project. I don't know much about it, so I just want to take a quick moment to talk to him, get a little interview, and show you guys exactly what it is, what it does. And he also has brought his first triple recessive that he hit, which happens to be the Monarch G-Stripe Clown. So that is incredible. It's a beautiful animal, so let's take a quick moment to check that out. So Tom, I basically just introduced to everybody that your flagship project is the Monarch project. Now, I'm fairly new in the ball python industry and I don't know much about the project, so myself and my viewers would really like to know what exactly is the Monarch project, what does it do, and tell us a little about this amazing girl that you're hanging on to right here.
You know, this is sort of my flagship here. This is a triple recessive. This is a clown genetic stripe Monarch. I just hatched it out this year. The Monarch gene is a simple recessive gene, popped out of some ugly pastels about 8-9 years ago. They were bought in a pet shop. We have no provenance. We don't know where it came from, but it just popped up. There are some similarities with the ultra male, but when you put them side by side, much more contrast, a little darker on the Monarch. They make incredible combos. I've got pastel Monarchs here on the table. This is the triple. This has really made a big splash in the ball python world. Number one, triple recessives are hard to make. 1 out of 64 when you breed triple heads. Anyway, she's coming on. It's a female. She's going to be a breeder in about another year, 18 months, and hoping to reproduce these.
How long did it take you to actually hit the triple recessive?
You know, I made my own triple heads. I've got a Monarch G-stripe male, bred it to one of my clown females, raised them up. So, you know, I've got about 6 years in it.
See, 6 years, guys. So honestly, you know, slow and steady wins the race. It takes a lot of time, especially to get 3 recessives into one snake. But he's hit it, and this snake is absolutely stunning. Now, do you have an example of what the Monarch looks on its own without other genes?
I only have the Monarch pastel with me.
Okay, so let's take a look at the Monarch pastel, just so you guys can kind of see kind of what it looks like without the G-stripe influence and the clown influence.
My adult female, which is 3,000 grams, this is a 600 gram female. She still looks just like this, no fade, no washout, which I think is incredible. We've been looking for a morph that does that. And the Monarch does that for us. So we retain color, we retain pattern, and you come out with crazy stuff like this triple girl here.
So I guess my question for you, Tom, is I'm very heavy into pied and clown right now.
Yeah.
90% of my collection came from Justin Kavilka.
Right.
If I wanted to incorporate Monarch into my projects, that's doable working into pied and clown,
Very
right?
doable. Very doable.
Have you made a pied?
I have not made a pied yet. I've got it in the works right now at home.
Of course, he's working on it, right?
We're getting there.
I mean, if he's got a triple recessive, I'm sure you've got some other crazy stuff that...
You know, I got some stuff that I'll let out next year.
Awesome, awesome. So nothing is for sale yet on the triple recessive side?
Not yet. Maybe next year.
But maybe next year. So
Maybe
if you guys, you have a YouTube channel, Instagram, all that stuff?
I do. Facebook, all the works.
So Tom Harvin Reptiles.
Tom Harvin Reptiles.
So guys, go give a follow to Tom Harvin Reptiles. I'll put links in the description below. Check out that really cool Monarch stuff. It's a really awesome project.
Thank you.
my God, guys, there's literally not enough time in the day to get all the footage I want. There's so many awesome breeders. I didn't have time to get through to everybody, so everything I included in this video, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I had such a blast. Tinley Park in Chicago has been the best reptile show I've ever been to so far. For anybody back home that lives in Toronto with me, it's definitely worth the trip. It's a drive. It only took me about 7 hours to get here, so it would really be good for you guys to take a trip down here because you're gonna get to see some stuff that I didn't even see at any one of our local shows. So had a blast. It was fantastic. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe, and also leave me a comment. Let me know how I did. You know, I got a lot of footage. It was hard to skim through most of it, but I tried my best. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I literally cannot wait until the next reptile show that's coming up in March. Tinley, I will be back. Look forward to it. At least for now, I'll say goodbye, and I'll see you guys next week on another video.